So I'm having a bit of anxiety right now. Because of my TED Talk that's coming up, my TEDx talk. And the imposter syndrome that I felt last spring when I applied to a talk, but I didn't get to the final round, that feeling is back. And it's like tonight, it was just screaming at me, you're not good enough. Like, your talk isn't good enough, you're not providing value to people, you're gonna waste their time. I wasn't trying to cry. Yeah, just a little voice in your head that just says, basically, you're not enough. And it's so frustrating because I'm believing it and I'm not silencing it, I'm letting it speak, I'm giving authority to it, and that's not good. But yeah, I have 3 days till I'm supposed to record my talk and submit it, and I'm still making edits, I'm still making changes, and I feel like it could be so much better if I just had more time. And it's so frustrating, and I feel myself falling into this it's not fair thing, because I've known I was gonna give this talk since January pretty much. And in January, I took a quarter dose of the vaccine and I got really sick. And I haven't gone back to where I was before that. Like, I was reading my talk tonight, which is probably about 17 minutes long, and I was getting so out of breath. So my breathing is not normal, and just all my autonomic nervous system is still really fired up. You're sweating. This is like really embarrassing, and I hate talking about this, so I haven't talked about this before, but your like sweating is a part of your autonomic nervous system. And today I went through 4 t-shirts, 4, because my whole trunk, the trunk of my body is just sweating. When I'm in a meeting, I'm not nervous. I'm talking to like Ryan, my mentor or whatever. It's the effort, it is the energy that it takes for me to be on during that time and exuding energy to finish that task of a meeting that just drenches me in sweat. Drenches me. I went through 4 t-shirts. I would not be able to be out in public and have this issue. People would look at me like I'm crazy, and I hate it because I don't have control over it. No one controls their sweating. I feel really uncomfortable in it because I don't like sweating uncontrollably, and it's so frustrating. So my body is there's still something wrong. But anyway, so I got sick in January. So for the whole spring, I have not felt well to work on this talk and to have it done when I wanted to and have all this time to prepare for it. And then 3 weeks ago, I got sick with a virus. So your girl didn't have those 3 weeks either. So like off and on, I have worked on this since January, and I don't feel like it's as good as it should be. Yeah, there's just this voice in my head that's like, it's not good enough, you're not good enough, you shouldn't be giving this talk, who do you think you are? You shouldn't be up there. It's just again and again and again. You're not providing value, you're not enough, your talk isn't good enough, you're not good enough, you shouldn't be doing this. Again and again and again. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna keep this in the vlog, but I think it's also important for people to see, like, I seem to have my life together. People will tell me that all the time, and I'm like, I don't at all. I'm just very disciplined in the areas that I'm able to be. And so that's what people see, I think, is the discipline and me getting things done and stuff. But yeah, I'm really struggling right now, and I really appreciate like my family. This is my monthly cry. This is my monthly cry. Like my mentor Ryan, we've sat down twice and gone over it again and again and again. He's been so kind. He was like, before this weekend we can sit down again. And my friends that I've opened up to about this have been so sweet too. And then the other thing is, like, I'm not gonna be able to memorize this. I'm gonna have to read it off, and it's really frustrating because brain fog is one of my symptoms, which is what I'm talking about in my talk. But I just feel like I'm not good enough. Like, I should be able to memorize a 17-minute talk. If I had probably a full year, I probably could have done it. Yeah, I just don't feel enough right now. That's pretty much it. I'll just keep saying the same things over and over again if I just keep talking. So anyway, I just wanted to share, because with really cool opportunities also comes challenges and obstacles that you have to overcome, what my talk is going to be about. And so I struggle with it. You know, it's easy to talk about it and say like, oh, here are the tools, here are the mindsets, here's how you can train yourself to do X, Y, and Z. It is really difficult to actually do that. And I'm pretty good about it most of the time, but like at the end of a day where I've had a really long work day, sometimes you just break a little bit, you know? And that's okay. It's called being human. It's called being a perfectionist and being really mean to yourself, which is not healthy and it is not good, and I am working on that. So I'm gonna give a gift to myself. It's 10 o'clock and I was supposed to work on my newsletter today. That's not happening. My monthly newsletter and the Upcycle newsletter, they are both happening tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see where my mental state is at tomorrow. I hope I don't continue this breakdown. So yeah, we'll see. But shout out to all the people in my life who are really supportive, who I have opened up to about this, and thank you so much to all of them. All right, I'm gonna go watch Stranger Things probably to just take my mind off of things and think about really scary monsters instead. All right, let's go do it. All right, it is the night before I record my TED Talk, and I've gone through so many emotions over the last couple days. I believe the last time you saw me, I was having a little bit of a breakdown. I felt a lot better the next day, but then today again. So I had my breakdown Wednesday night. Thursday, I felt a lot better. I just buckled down, worked all day. I got really positive feedback from two of my friends, Kana and April. Shout out to you. You saved me. And then again, today, I've just been really trying to figure out how to present it. And I was trying to use this like teleprompter software, but it kept going way too long. And there wasn't like an in-between speed for me to try. And then my mom was like, you sound like you're reading it. So then I was having this like breakdown about that. So the whole presentation aspect of it has been really stressful because I am naturally a very fast speaker, as we know on this vlog. I like, I go through stuff really quickly. And I do need to slow down, but the teleprompter was making me go way too slow. And I was like 5 minutes over. And then if I go at my own speed, I'm 3 minutes under. So I don't know what's happening there, but I did find this teleprompter that is basically AI, and it listens to your voice and it follows you. So a couple times I do need to click it because it will get lost and it won't know where I am, but it doesn't go beyond it, which is good. It just stops and then I click it and then it like speeds up again. So I'm gonna use that, but it has been so stressful to try getting there. I was trying all these different speeds. Oh, it was so stressful. So I'll be using my own thing, and tomorrow is recording day and I am so nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I want it to be the best it can possibly be, and I feel like I'm not presenting it well enough yet for me to be there. And presenting takes so much energy. That's the other thing. Like when I'm actually trying to present it, it's on, like I'm on then, and it just, I have to exude energy and it zaps me so fast. So I'm gonna practice. It's like 9:30 and I'm gonna practice as many more times tonight as I possibly can, but I also want to try to go to bed early. Tomorrow I think is gonna be such a long day because I'm gonna need to like record it a bunch of times and see which one's the best and then edit that one and then send it in. And I haven't had anyone read it yet that has given a TED Talk or that organizes TEDx events. And that makes me so nervous. I really appreciate the people who have looked it over. My mom, my dad, Ryan, and then my friends April and Kana. You all are just incredible. But I didn't have enough time to go try tracking down someone that has given a TEDx talk before to look it over. So fingers crossed. I really hope that my speed is okay, that my presentation is okay, and that the speech itself is okay. I'm really overthinking absolutely everything about it, but I want it to be as good as it possibly can be. And my health has just sucked for the past 6 months for me to try to get it to this point. And it's been very last minute, even though I started it 6 months ago, because I've been sick almost that entire time. So we're just gonna go with the flow and I'm gonna do some practice. So fingers crossed, this is one of the biggest moments of my life. Definitely the biggest speech of my life. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm wearing tomorrow or how I'm doing my hair. There's a lot, and it's just me freaking out. But when I get to the other side of it, I'm so excited to have a talk that I can show people and be like, I hope, you know, I provide value to people. It'll be cool to be like, I've given a TEDx talk before. I'm a TEDx speaker. I'm gonna cry. I feel like the minute I'm done and I press submit, I'm just gonna burst into tears. Like, I haven't even gotten my monthly newsletter out yet. Tomorrow I also need to edit my vlog. Like, I just feel so behind in life. And next week I start a new part-time job and I start my summer class, and I'm supposed to, over the weekend, watch like a half-hour lecture and then read the whole Canvas. I'm stressed. I'm stressed, but it's fine. We're just gonna keep going and do the best we can because that's all we can do. All right, let's go do it.